Before we get into this video, you guys, make sure you don't forget we're doing an absolutely epic giveaway at the end of this month where I'm gonna be flying one person out to wherever I am in the world and we're gonna hang out for the weekend, all expenses paid. So make sure you guys hit the link down below. You can go ahead, enter in there. By the way, it's completely free to register for that. On a side note, it's a little bit of a gloomy day out here. The sun's kind of going down behind the cloud, but it's absolutely gorgeous. We've got a very interesting topic, so make sure you enter into the giveaway. There's a ton of really cool things you can do to increase your odds of winning, and I do hope you're the one who gets flown out to spend the weekend with me. It would be super, super awesome. So I do have to say two little things. We do know who's cheating in the contest. So if you guys go, you can see the leaderboards of who's winning and stuff. I have removed people. It's very obvious when you're cheating, so don't worry. For those of you who are actually working and doing it correctly to get more points, I appreciate you, and don't worry, a cheater is not gonna win. Second thing, the fastest way to get more points is by completing the free actions you'll see once you're in there, subscribing to me on YouTube, following Instagram, joining our group, all of that stuff, and referring friends. So with that being said, let's jump inside and we're gonna get into this video. All right, who is familiar with Soulja Boy?
The 21-year-old rapper was arrested on Interstate 85 last night.
To be honest, I hadn't really heard his name in about 5 years or more. Well, apparently he has started dropshipping. I'm not sure exactly who gave him the idea or who teamed up with him, but it was pretty hilarious to me, but also, I guess, somewhat smart. His audience has kind of died off, but yet I went through kind of all his engagement. He does still have followers. At the end of the day, he's still a celebrity. He can still drive traffic, and I'm sure there is at least some amount of profit being made on the store. Maybe not millions of dollars, but Soulja Boy has officially launched a website called SouljaWatch.com, which is where he's selling all sorts of products, a lot more than just smartwatches, which is what we're going to kind of focus on in here. But I don't know if it's because he's broke, he needs more money. You know, he's out here kind of flexing. He's driving an old Lamborghini Gallardo. You know, it's interesting. We're going to go through kind of his net worth, some broke situations and this and that. But Google has pinned his net worth at $30 million. Personally, I don't know if I agree or disagree with this. I know that he was talking about in one of his songs a long time ago, you know, because he's in his older 20s now, that he made his first million at 17, which is pretty cool. So I don't know how fast he blew through all this money. He definitely didn't seem like he was the smartest. Again, I don't know, no disrespect or anything to anyone, but we're going to kind of dive through this site. I think it's really interesting, and I don't necessarily know if we're going to see more celebrities start doing this sort of business model with some of these products, but I definitely don't think it's a bad idea. So Soulja, shout out to you for this, kind of smart, but let's dive through. I'm going to show you guys a little bit about what's going on, and it's kind of actually getting him a lot of attention, which is a good thing. All right, so let's start with that number I just talked about. Google is saying that Soulja's an American rapper who has a net worth of $30 million. So I don't really know about this. If you go on Google, there's a lot of speculation about everyone. Of course, nobody's wealth estimate is accurate, especially with net worth and all of that. You know, they got people saying, let's say they're saying Ty Lopez is worth $4 million. He's worth a lot more than that. You have things saying people are worth a lot more and a lot less. So it's never really accurate. Nobody knows except for that person and, you know, maybe their close management group when it comes to rappers. So, you know, they're saying the real story behind Soulja's $400 million deals. You know, he tweeted about an upcoming $400 million deal. You know, it's like they kind of try to brag, do this and that. So it's all about what is accurate. Personally, I don't think this is accurate. I think he's worth a lot less money, and he's especially blowed through a lot. So liquid, a lot less than 30 million, no doubt. But here is the website that he has started, SouljaWatch.com. This logo is just absolutely horrendous. And since I do know Shopify and I know all this different stuff, I'm very familiar with all this. This is like the debut theme. It's just the most basic thing that you could possibly do for any website, whether it's Shopify or not. Very, very basic, okay? So let's see exactly what he's selling. Soulja Watch, this is what the website is based around. I believe this is his main product. It's an Apple, you know, kind of tech product knockoff. So I know these, you can source these for about $10. He might be getting them for less. So it's decent margin there. He's saying they're normally $50. Everything's on sale, which if you guys know e-commerce, not exactly the best idea. These Soulja Pods, these must be extremely low quality if he's able to sell them for $10. This literally looks like it's exactly off of AliExpress. There's no branding. This is absolutely terrible. So I wonder if he's actually selling this. Again, he does have an audience. So you have to keep that in mind. No matter how bad the product is, no matter how bad this or that is, if there's an audience and there's traffic going there, especially from a personal brand, it could still be selling. So like game handheld, it's really just the most random look at this description. If you guys know this is an e-commerce based channel primarily, this is jokes, man. This is not good. Let's at least check out the Soulja Watch, which is his main one. Tell me you have a description. Of course not, no. Oh my goodness, this is a brick of a description. So it's really funny to see, and these aren't branded at all. These are not put to him. You know, even when you see Soulja Watch on here, on the face of the watch, they just put that on there. They could either take it and put it on there, they could buy one, or they just edited that on there. It's really not that hard to do. So ships from Russian Federation or China. Come on, man, you can remove this. Make it say the United States. So this is a very, very interesting thing. Size, no box with retail. So this is an interesting thing. Soulja Boy, I don't know if it's because you're broke and you tried to do this, or if someone pitched it to you as a good business idea, they're taking a percentage. Theoretically, if I were to be anywhere involved with this, I would be the person kind of going through. I would definitely restructure this website. But theoretically, in theory, in a good theory, with e-commerce, by doing something like this with Soulja Boy, they could promote it a lot on his brand, whether that's on YouTube, his private website, SODMG or whatever, and his Instagram, and you could build a lot of sales through that. I'm sure he'll be getting sales. I'm sure he's getting sales. But you could take that data, those order datas, and go make a lookalike audience on Facebook, which we actually just made a video on that a couple days back, so you guys can go ahead and check that out if you want to learn a little bit more about lookalikes, how we scale this and that. But, getting the more technical side of Facebook, there are ways to make money with this. At the end of the day, this is a low price point. It's low ticket products. It's coming from someone who has a massive brand. I'm sure he's making sales. So, they even got Soulja Chat. Okay, a little messenger there. But it is cheap. At the end of the day, it's the most basic story you could possibly make, like a debut theme, so there's really not much to it. The thing that's interesting to me is the arrangement of products. So I don't know about you guys. You can let me know if you do follow him, but I don't listen to, does he even make music anymore? I don't listen to Soulja Boy. So from a perspective on who he is and who his audience is kind of based around, I don't know if he does a lot of gaming stuff. I don't know if he shows a lot of video games, but he's got headphones, like a gaming handheld set. He's got a game console, this and that, like a Soulja pad. Like, what is all this? What is this, a gift card to his website? Okay, so there's some interesting products. It's kind of a weird mix still in the technology space, so I don't really know what he's going for here, and I don't know how much money he's making. But I wanted to bring it up and say that even though this is probably one of the trashiest websites you could ever make in your life, you could ever see, this is not hating on anyone. They don't even have a description, none of this. It looks like it's straight off AliExpress coming from a boat from China, and someone just randomly put together the site in 12 minutes. Like, I could make this in 12 minutes. He can still make money. And so I want to point out that if it's being done effectively, which I don't know if it is, if it's being done effectively, they could be making an abundant amount of money on this. So that's what's interesting. And now to pull it over to kind of the media, again, on Complex, which is a very big thing, like the hip hop, younger person, like internet, social media culture space. Complex made a whole post. Soulja Boy is launching a line of watches called Soulja Watch. Again, he's getting some attention for it. So whether the direct store is making money right away, Soulja's name is getting out there. And just from my original perception of this, when I started seeing this happening, that's a good thing. He needs more attention, especially when you die off, quick. You need something to boost you back up. Like almost all the beef and the stuff you see between any rappers, this and that, almost all of it's fake. Pretty much all of it. It is simply for attention, and they're leveraging the media in their favor, and it works. It really does. So Soulja Boy's dabbled in entrepreneurship. Latest endeavor might be the most out there so far. So nobody's really calling it good or bad, but they don't want to diss him. But look, he's out here promoting a little smartwatch. So playing a little video on there. He's got 4.3 million followers. But $20 for this product is not a bad deal. Okay, so he's 13,000 likes. It's not bad. In 2013, he posted a video teasing his Soulja watch. Wow. Interesting. So this is the original one. That is huge and ugly. So this is something he's been wanting to do for a while, which is interesting. Again, you guys can go through, look at this. You can actually type in some of this stuff and check out all the different news articles promoting this. That's what's interesting to me. I like to stay updated with what people are doing, especially in the e-commerce space, selling scam consoles. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look at this. More attention coming through there. I'm not saying that's good or bad attention, but there's a lot of attention coming through. So you can even go on hot new hip hop, whatever. There's all sorts of different people talking about this. So it's definitely interesting to see. I want you guys to comment down below your opinion on Soulja Boy, what he's doing with this store, because this store, again, I'm not trying to be negative or shade anyone or do anything, but it's not a good store. But he has no ad costs. I don't know if they're running Google ads. I would highly doubt it. I don't think they're doing Facebook ads. I would highly doubt it. I've seen it promoted on his Instagram all the time. So there's no advertising cost. It is simply the product cost, and that's why they're charging a very low price. They're still making a good margin. So he could be making a good amount of money from this, but the attention could also push into his music. So it could be a very smart business idea, I guess. So let me know your opinion on this. Again, I'm just scrolling through this. I like to take a look at it. This could not be more ass. That's it. This could not be worse, but can still be profitable. So that's what's interesting, you guys. I'm making a lot more videos on e-com and a lot of stuff transitioning into 2019. So if you have any questions, if you have anything you want to learn about e-commerce, anything else you want to know, again, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Hayden Bowles. I'm 18. I do a lot of stuff with e-commerce and marketing directly, most of the time just tying those things together. So that's what I do. We post a lot of videos on this channel. You can go back, check it out. A lot of fun stuff, travel, business, I guess vlogs while we're traveling, doing this and that, but a lot of really, really cool stuff. So I'd appreciate it if you enjoyed this video. Make sure to drop a like down below. And as always, join the family, join the ever-growing family. We're over 105,000 subs. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. I do appreciate it. And I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow in the next video. Peace.